Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Black Ops 6. Let's continue from where we left off. And as for my cosplay, some of you guys told me that I got the mask color wrong, but no, it's just because the hood. You guys can see that the mask is actually green. It's roughly around the same color that Stone's mask is. It's just a little bit more darker, I would say. But it is a green mask. But people thought that I was wearing a black mask, so it doesn't match Stone's outfit. But it's just the hood. That's kind of, I guess, giving it more of that dark vibe. But anyways, let's do it here. Evidence board. Next mission. Woods says he doesn't trust, Savanti Dumas, but he says that, about everyone else too. It might be rubbing off on me. Just do whatever you need to, in Avalon to bring her into the fold. Investigate Pantheon Lane in Avalon while helping Savanti Dumas complete her mission. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Adler didn't leave much intel on Savanti Dumas, but I could tell you a thing or two about Avalon. It's a playground for the filthy rich, and crime factions run the whole city. Everyone's looking for who to push off the slide. When they pick a target, they hire someone like Savanti. She used to be part of the Guild, one of the most powerful Avalon factions, but now she freelances. Savanti said that Adler hired her to follow a Pantheon trail. So you're gonna join her on that job tonight. We want to see firsthand where that trail leads. Maybe we'll even add some muscle to the team. You'll scratch her back, but sure as hell watch your own. Trust has got to be earned.
Check under the phone booth. His name is Yannick, a broker for the Guild. He'll be on his yacht tonight taking a call with the Pantheon. We'll be listening in. Once that call is finished, you'll finish Yannick. That'll draw the target I really want. But first things first.
Where do I find Yannick?
The bell tower on that church offers an open view of Yannick's yacht. He's throwing a party while his men count money in the church.
What should I know about Yannick?
Yannick traffics in weapons, narcotics, women, whatever pays. Rumor has it the Pantheon wants a relationship with the Guild. So Yannick is testing the waters. He's only our first domino. The real fun starts after we knock him down and get access to the target I really want. Johannes Edi.
Where are you?
Enough to know if you screw this up. Let's see what you're made of, Case. Get to the bell tower. I don't care how. Quiet, loud, just get there. Good hands. You could go for a swim, avoid some guards. Once we listen to Yannick's call and confirm a Pantheon lead for Adler, I'm declaring open season on the Guild. They have it coming. I should know. I used to work for them. I never cared for Yannick's parties when I was with the Guild, though they were good practice in how to blend into a scene. Any girl who caught Yannick's eye was in for a long night. let's cut his short.
That club shit. Typical Yannick. The water really carries the music. Yannick does it right.
Windows are open. Could climb up to the second floor.
I like these missions where you can choose the approach you want.
Putain, c'était quoi?
Access to the bell tower is on the second floor behind a locked door.
C'est quoi?
She said there was money in the church.
Case, the job's not done. Pocket that for safekeeping. Door to the bell tower is on the second floor of the church. Yannick's expecting a call from Pantheon any minute. This morning I stashed the rifle at the top of the tower. Remember, Case, don't pull the trigger until we hear his call. We need to confirm any connection to Pantheon. Yannick's near the umbrella,
Nice.
upper deck left side, surrounded by girls.
Got your advance. My boys are still counting it.
It's all there.
Remember, this deal is one and done, huh? Don't need to get mixed up with the CIA or your Pantheon thing.
You'll send the hardware tonight, understand?
That's not what we agreed to.
Tonight, Yannick. Don't test me.
So the Pantheon and the CIA are connected somehow. We got what we need. Take the shot.
Which one am I? think I see him. You know, it's a servant. That's gotta be him up there. This is him.
Woods was right. You are a good shot. Yannick was just our first domino. We have more work to do tonight. Head back towards the payphone. I'll pull up in the white van. Guards inbound. Word on Yannick got out.
Don't let him get past the canal!
You're in the clear case.
Let's go, Case. Hey, turn it down. That's Gabriel up there. He's cool. They called an emergency meeting at Château de la Haute Lune. 3 guild leaders will be in attendance to smooth things over with Pantheon. I want to get paid, so we're going to crash that party. Château de la Haute Lune! Let's go! The guild will lock the restaurant down and meet in a safe room on the 2nd floor. Door can only be unlocked from the inside. You're gonna help me get that door open. We're a few minutes out yet. Just enough time to get changed. There we are. Fits for guild security. Personally, I want these guild bastards dead. Pantheon's the icing on the cake for me. This is my stop. Get to the safe room's antechamber on the 2nd floor.
I'm probably gonna get a copyright
And
claim
I'll
for
go
this.
off. That's okay. The guild doesn't know you. So your best option is to surrender and play along. When you get inside, wait for my cue.
Oh, I can choose everything in here, okay. Inspect her dossier. Yannick. Glorified courier. Armed shipment, authorization deceased. Johannes Esadi, the Kingpin bid boss, very big, can't miss him. Crown jewel of crime faction, been there forever. Guild will pay attention if he gets killed. No for case. Must kill tonight. Omar Sagir the Muscle. Esadi's guard dog, a Doberman on steroids, will take multiple bullets for the boss to prove loyalty, should put to the test. Me not by this deal. Acid dice dealmaker. Trap clients in a fine print. Violent in nature. Second hand honcho. No amitar equals no deals. Guild frequents Château de la Haute Lune. Guild frequents makes deals with their high-profile clients. Could find Pantheon front door, lots of guards. Alley left, vent access, crawl up to ant chamber. Alley right, kitchen entrance, less loud. Okay. Safe room, the Kingpin's fortress. Past S&D safe room. Club for guild bigwigs to smoke a cigar and kiss ass. Funeral parlor. Future. Okay.
The guild is meeting Pantheon right now. Get inside and find the safe room.
Find a way inside the restaurant.
Of all the guild assholes meeting tonight, the Sadie's the biggest. If we can't get them, consider me a no for your little club.
And
Wine was shit. Why'd I have an extra glass?
okay.
We can drink after they're done meeting upstairs. Ah, come on, live a little.
The safe room is towards the back of the restaurant, second floor.
Anyways, I'm tempted to break open one of these bottles.
Case, get to the antechamber. Trip the alarm. I'll be ready.
Okay.
Je suis là.
Oh, crap.
Sécurisé.
Drop your weapon. Put your hands on the glass.
Surrender to the
Thought
guild.
you could sneak in. Surrender your weapon.
Here.
Don't move, Case.
Stay quiet. Play along. Wait for my signal. Not before.
Timetable's moved up. I want that shipment sent tonight.
You CIA types are all the same. And this one? Troublemaker.
What's going on in there?
We have a visitor. Walked right into the lion's den. Alone.
Uninvited.
Maybe this one works for a rival, huh? Or maybe Pantheon is trying to squeeze us.
We came to you, Sadie.
We learn the truth one way. Or another.
Show me your visitor.
Go ahead.
Well, look at that. You're a long way from home, Case. This man is extremely dangerous. Kill him immediately.
Aminado.
Okay.
Not that it would save him.
Only one bullet left here. Frags, okay.
We can't let them escape. They have guns!
Somebody help us!
Everyone clear out! We're losing a Sadie! Sagir and his men won't make this easy. His Sadie pays top dollar for meat shield. Idiot!
Okay.
Somebody call the authorities! Bring them to safety!
I can hear Sagir. He's covering Asad's escape. Keep pushing!
That's gonna be really painful to hit somebody with that.
Case, keep pushing up.
I'm begging you, don't hurt me!
Take him down.
It's been too long.
Got your head out, Sagir. I got something for you.
Yeah, when, Sebastian?
I like my chances.
Give up! You're outnumbered!
Nice job, Case. Keep him
Damn.
dropping. Shoot him.
Crap. Okay, this is a boss, yeah. He's got plates on, yep.
Nice work on Sagir. That just leaves a Sadie.
Okay, now we got some firepower. Oh, what is this?
Where is the Sadie? Check the street! Limo's coming down the street. Shoot! Burn him, Sadie. Ready. You more than kept your end of the bargain, Case. And Adler was right. The CIA might be behind Pantheon.
Okay, leave Avalon.
Let's hope he isn't right about their mystery weapon. Maybe it's time you take me to this safe house of yours.
So yeah, I gotta say
Got
that
word
these
from Case. Savati Dumas agreed to join us at the Rook, so we're 2 for 2. I'm returning from Munich with Felix Newman. Newman's cut from a different cloth, a brutal Stasi enforcer and a tech genius. He used to be a pain in the CIA's ass. That was before he gave the middle finger to the Stasi and defected to West Germany. Newman claims he's moved on from a life of violence and doesn't even arm himself anymore. But one way or the other, he couldn't turn down a chance to stick it to the CIA once again. He'll get that opportunity soon. He's gonna try to break into Langley's network and find out where they're holding Russell Adler.
These missions are already way better than Modern Warfare 3.
Still haven't warmed up to that salve yet, but hey, at least we didn't get killed in our sleep. Newman's been cranking all night. Already got something. Come on.
All right, Newman. Care to share?
Please, call me Felix. We are all friends here.
Yeah, of course.
Russell Adler is in your Washington, D.C. black site. The subterranean one that went into operation almost 3 years ago.
DC Black Site.
There are blueprints as well. It is located underneath Capitol Station. I assume you're aware of this. I see. Well, it includes a small maximum security wing. That is where you'll find your prize.
We need a game plan. You in, right?
I wouldn't be sitting here if I wasn't.
I'll take that. Newman. Felix. I need to wait into that black site.
I'm still investigating vulnerabilities.
Good, man. Let me know when you got something, okay?
Okay, so we can just talk to everyone now, right?
Case.
The job in Avalon seemed personal for you.
The guild took me in as a child, an orphan on the streets of Morocco. They became my family and provided a vision for what I could become. A weapon. I was happy to protect them, to kill for them. Until one day they betrayed my trust. That was it.
How were you betrayed?
Someone died because of me. Undeservedly. That's all I feel like saying about that.
How much do you know about the Pantheon?
Not many rumors in Avalon get past me. One involved this group you're after. Supposedly the Pantheon is in bed with one of the factions, but I don't know who. Adler thought it might be the guild, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Whoever it is, maybe it'll be clear in time.
That's all for now.
Sure.
This guy.
Ah. If you are looking for your camera, I'm afraid you've come to the right place. My apologies for not informing you in advance.
What are you doing to it?
Just a few modifications. Primarily, the addition of a miniaturized RF transmitter, and, of course, a more powerful battery. It won't last forever, but it should be sufficient for our purposes.
Is that my tape recorder?
Oh, this. Fortunately, it contains the exact electret condenser microphone I need. I found it in that pile over in the corner.
You mean my stuff?
Why does the camera need a transmitter?
Because, my friend, I do not intend to get these hands dirty during our trip abroad. I can, however, by means of this camera, provide an extra pair of eyes and ears. No. It is a work in progress.
Aren't your hands already dirty?
my reputation has preceded me. I can assure you, my journey has taken many unexpected and, dare I say, unpredictable turns. I am quite content without a gun in hand.
I wonder if this
Sounds
guy...
foolish to me.
I wonder if this guy is that East German
person with nothing to
Stasi
lose.
informant that like
There's
you
nothing to
save
protect.
in Cold War. I wonder if that's him. Because there was like this one guy you save, but then you find out later on that he was like a Stasi informant. You can find like a document saying that. But anyways, about Felix is a former Stasi informant, which the Stasi were the East German secret police, communist secret police in East Germany, and East Germany is oftentimes referred to as the North Korea of Europe. That's oftentimes what it was called. East Germany, a lot of people argue, was even more oppressive and scary than the Soviet Union was. You know, East Germany is considered the most surveilled, state in European history, and in East Germany, it was 1 out of 6 Germans was actually a Stasi informant. So really think about that. It's that 1 of the 6 people was an informant for the Stasi, and so this guy's like a Stasi informant. This guy could betray you. Like I'm not saying that he's gonna that he's like a communist still. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he could be an opportunist, somebody that's just looking out primarily for himself, has no loyalty to anyone but himself, and could, screw you over because of that. What did you learn from cracking the CIA's network?
Oh, so many fascinating things. The information your agency keeps on foreign assets is remarkable. Take our own Savati Dumas, for example. Truly riveting material.
And I believe you have a flair for the dramatic. They have nothing on me. What did you find?
Perhaps some other time.
Those animations are really good. Like they look really realistic. Like the way they're talking to each other, it's very believable. And what do you have on me?
Yes. You also quite the curiosity, aren't you? CIA assassination training. Ooh. No doubt. You and Miss Dumas will enjoy trading grim tales over coffee.
Maybe I underestimated you.
That's all for now.
Now, if you don't mind, I must delay no further. Marshall expects a way into that black site, and I shall not disappoint.
Okay. How much money do I have right now? $640. Increased total health. I think that's gonna help, a ton. Increased damage to armored enemies. I think that'll help a lot. There's probably going to be a trophy in this game to upgrade everything to max. But I do like this, that you have like all these extra things that you can upgrade along the way. All these abilities. Okay, where is... I'm looking for Marshall and Woods. Where did they go? Oh,
Might want to see
Marshall.
what Felix is up to in the ops room. Mission info is up on the board.
Where did Woods go? Oh, there he is.
Great work back in Avalon, Case.
Most wanted. Thanks to Felix, we learned that Livingston threw Adler into a black site under the streets of DC. Not a place you'll find in a tourist guide. Hell, we just brought him in, and now we gotta go and break him out. Okay. Let's do it.
A branch of the DC tunnel system houses the black site, which according to the schematics that I borrowed, has an entrance directly beneath Capital Station.
The black site holding Adler is secured by retinal scan. We won't have access. At least not anymore. We have an opportunity, though, if we move fast. This Saturday night, the station is hosting a political event. Take it, Felix.
Interestingly, one of the event's attendees, a Senator Jack McKenna, has security clearance to the black site. We only need a high-resolution image of his eyes to get past the retinal scanner. I'm working on something for that.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the senator, then grab Adler from the black site before anyone knows what's happening.
Sounds simple enough. Don't you think?
Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sav and Case can get the retinal scan.
You're going through a lot of trouble to rescue this Adler fellow.
You're telling me.
Image received on our end, Case. Audio's coming in clean. Ball is yours.
He has some kind of scar on his left hand, I just noticed.
Jeff Burke, photojournalist for the Washington Telegraph. Don't make any waves. You'll get through security, no problem.
I gotta say, the vehicles, the style of this game is so 1990s. They capture the 90s perfectly with this game.
At least Harvard will keep him closer.
Keep moving, please.
Meeting the future, Bill Clinton.
Sir. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Have a good night. Hi, I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly, but you need to be very, very careful. Langley has assembled a team to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive. So it's great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Find Seth.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
What is this, like a super PAC?
Do I look the part? Just another business tycoon's trophy wife. The senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. See the man speaking to Governor Clinton? Say hello to Senator McKenna. Put that camera to good use, Case.
Got it.
The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. so the easy option is off the menu. Here, take this.
Gala map. Sev has marked several options for acquiring the senator's retinal scan. Retinal scans mean eye scan. Use the Gala map to help you discover and track each path. It will update with useful information
I've
as you
done some
explore.
scouting. Marked a few leads that could help get him isolated and get you close enough to do the retinal scan.
So there's multiple
Take
ways
your
to go
pick.
about this then. Let's see what all the choices that we have are. Someone slipped Senator McKenna a note when he arrived. The senator glanced at it and then slipped it into his coat pocket. I overheard him saying he's looking forward to their private meeting. Find the senator's coat in the coat. Check. Covert affair. Senator McKenna and his wife Miriam got into a heated argument, and she hasn't been near him since. Talk to her at the bar to see if you can leverage their fight. Gabriel Armato, a fixer for one of New York's crime families, is at the gala. Rumors suggest Senator McKenna has ties to organized crime. Talk to Armato to see if he can help you get the senator's retinal scan. Huh. Okay, so there's 3 options here. Okay. Mystery man. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm curious what's going on over there.
Got any questions? Now's the time to ask. I'll tell you what I can.
Why did you circle that coat check?
When the senator arrived, the waiter passed him a note. Whatever's on it put McKenna in a real bad mood. He crumpled the note and shoved it in his coat pocket right before he checked in. If we get our hands on that note, I bet we could use whatever's on it to our advantage.
Who's this Armato guy?
He's what you Americans would call a fixer. Cleans up messes for one of New York City's 5 families.
Means
I've
a
done
hitman.
work for him in the past. He's been surveilling the senator since I got here. Not in a friendly way. Maybe you can find out why. Come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
What's the deal with McKenna's wife?
Senator McKenna seems to be having domestic troubles. Had a fight with his wife when he got here. Lots of smiling through gritted teeth. She stormed off. Hasn't spoken to him since. Just been drowning her troubles at the bar. Maybe you should lend her a sympathetic ear.
Thanks, Sev. I'll figure something out.
The floor is yours, Jesberg.
Enemies can be tagged using a spy camera, which allows you to monitor locations. Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna do the Mafia one. We focus a lot on crime stuff on this channel, so I think we're gonna do the Mafia one.
Oh, for me? Barcelona. It's such a beautiful place to spend the summer. Stunning architecture. There's just so much culture. So much history.
Got a cousin who lives in Sicily. Flew out there once for a family day. Only time I ever left the States.
Where did you say you were from again?
Jersey City.
Not sure I've ever been. Where is it?
New Jersey.
Oh, you don't say.
Jersey City is in New Jersey. That guy was a moron. Okay.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
Jess Burke, Washington Telegraph. Mind if I get a quote? We have a mutual acquaintance, Savati Dumas.
What a small world. Why are you telling me this?
We need access to Senator
Mr. Ma
McKenna.
pointed you in the right direction. It so happens I might have business with the senator myself. Maybe we help each other out. I got it on good authority that the senator stole some, let's call it sensitive information from the people I work for. We think he's having it smuggled inside something from tonight's silent auction. Find this for me. Senator McKenna will find some time for you. I'll make sure of that. Keep in touch.
Guess we're going on a scavenger hunt.
There are specialized machines for the silent auction that let guests bid throughout the night. They'll be connected to a computer. Access that. You'll be able to see what everyone bid on.
We got some more money. $5793. Okay, I was just paranoid that guy was coming up behind me. Okay. 536, okay. M? 3. It's gonna be 6 is K. Yeah, McKenna, that's what it's gonna be. Got it. That wasn't a hard password to figure out. The senator bid a fortune on an antique clock.
Now just get your hands on that clock, Case. Shouldn't be hard to find. Only one place it can be, and that's the auction hall.
Probably best I don't knock this guy out.
I'll stick with cherry pie. It's more American. There's nothing more American than a political scheme.
Oh, please. This is different. The man's in prison.
Nobody in Mary's career
The First Amendment protects against government censorship. That's the whole point.
Well, where do you draw the line? You need to regulate public morals, and public morals vary by state.
But the dancing in question was not obscene, not even provocative.
But it isn't meaningful either. Ballet and modern dance actually communicate something. Rock and roll? Not so much.
The First Amendment is the right to free speech, freedom of religion, right to assembly in the United States Constitution.
The one with the pigeons in the staircase? That's the one they finally got the human genome project.
That's the motorcycle from the trailer. I can tell that Adler's gonna steal that already. Okay, we're looking for a clock.
You'll need access to that clock, unseen. Perhaps approach it from behind the curtains.
Pardon, sir. This area is for authorized personnel only.
Ooh, they
Frankly,
can't
I'm
cure
tired
aging
of Horizon.
fast enough.
It's all staged. It takes away from what the medium was originally
Scientists
intended
can keep my ass from growing. I'll write it in a check right now. That's quite a wait. Why do you suppose it'll take so long?
The decisive moment. They have moment. Do I look like a scientist? Anything but.
Oh crap. Oops, yeah, about that. we got here? Wow. Six, 1, 4. I found a diskette hidden inside the clock.
Doesn't matter. It's currency now. Just deliver the disc to our motto so we can get McKenna's retinal scan case.
But that's not enough to be censored.
Then I said, not on my time, you're not.
Very good, sir.
I'm keeping you from your work, thank you.
I wonder if there's a way for me to look at what's on the disc, but
You're back. Find my missing property?
I found a disc hidden in an antique
You've
clock.
obviously done this before. Oh, can't argue with the results. Nice work. Yeah, I got it. Set up a meeting. You know where. You know, I didn't want to have words with the senator, but now, well, this seals the deal. You ask me, all the spy stuff is going out of fashion now that the Cold War is over.
What's on the disc?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Just like I don't need to know why you really want the senator.
So will he get me near Senator McKenna?
I'm a man of my word. Some, associates of mine are escorting Senator McKenna somewhere more private as we speak.
You know what that means. That means he's gonna
They're
kidnap.
probably done by now. There's
Yeah.
a pub in the West Hall called Constitution. Go to the office and back. You'll find Senator McKenna waiting for you.
Good luck with the retinal scan. Stepping out now for a wardrobe change.
We got a problem. Some friends of ours from the CIA just showed up. If they see you, Case, it's game over. So watch your ass.
Oh, you can just drag him behind the curtain. I didn't know. I didn't know you could do that. I would have done that earlier. Okay. I can't jump over this. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, when it comes to stealth games, I do usually pretty good in stealth.
Welcome.
To the desk, now! Fuck off! Move! Harry, put your hands!
You wanted to get close to McKenna? Here he is. Be quick. We need things to discuss when you're done here.
Who the hell are you? Stop moving.
There we go. Everybody's happy now. A pleasure doing business with you.
You can't do this to me. Do you know who I am? I'm a U.S. Senator. A senator!
Jan is good. Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I knew that's what he was saying.
Get away with this. You won't get away with this.
All right. You got your photo. Now time to move along.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look.
The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
You see how I called that? I knew they were gonna kidnap him. The way he was describing it. Well, at least the guy kept his word.
There's some rent-a-cops on the roof. Just doing their job, so steer clear of them.
Marshall and I will meet you in the mechanical room.
Once you're on the roof, look for a fixed ladder. Remember what Marshall said, stay out of sight.
Don't start about Monroe's. Haven't even before.
Okay, cops up here. Police snipers, by the way. This is realistic, that whenever politicians do have events, there actually are, you know, police snipers and Secret Service snipers on rooftops, so this is realistic.
Keep low and stick to the shadows.
Hey, you got one for me?
Another one?
I think you smoked half my pack, buddy. Yeah, well, I'm quitting tomorrow.
We're almost there. Inside the mechanical room, you see a wall-mounted hatch. That's the elevator shaft.
this up, slowly. Got a 1014 in R1, requesting backup.
10-4.
Hey, that's close enough. Don't take another step.
Do we have a problem here?
Sir, I just found...
Why don't you just let us in? That's one hell of a hit.
Not taking any chances.
1023, backup's on the way. 1022 that, it's taken care of. Copy that.
The bag's for you, Case. You're underdressed.
Man.
I'll keep
Hey, yes,
watching till I hear
Val.
from you two.
Okay, yep. That's a, yeah, this is a Russian gun.
You ready to do this or what?
Have fun down there.
Remember, clean and quiet, no one gets hurt. Get in, get Adler, get out. Here we go. No turning back now. Hit the scanner case.
I modified the infrared image to highlight the capillaries in the senator's retina. It should have just enough resolution.
Oh, shit.
What the?
Please help. They took me during shift change. Knew our schedule somehow. Started shooting.
Must be Pantheon. We can do this loud or quiet. I'll use that security room to see what we're up against. If you want to go in guns blazing, I got your back. Your call, Case.
Quiet.
Major situation ahead. Multiple targets, hostages. Be careful. Tango's in the room to your left. That silencer should come in handy.
Just off him. He's useless. Not until this pencil neck.
Case. You've been seen, weapons free.
Let me try that again.
If you want to go in guns blazing, I got your back. Your call, Case.
Major situation ahead. Multiple targets, hostages. Be careful. Tango's in the room to your left. That silencer should come in handy.
Just off him. He's useless. Not until this pencil neck desk junkie starts talking. I'm running out of patience. Unless you want to eat a bullet, you better start talking.
The person with access to the mainframe is the site administrator.
So where is he?
Nice and quiet. Keep it up.
Gotta be something useful in all this.
That other guy would have heard it 100%. Suppressors don't work like this.
I'd avoid that main room if I were you.
I can't read it. Don't.
Careful.
Still a bunch of them, but we can clear this out.
I'm seeing 2 Pantheon in the room ahead.
See all the pricks up there?
That event? No. We came in through the northeast tunnel.
Barricaders. Use the roof and elevator.
Hold your position, you've got company.
All of them are still highlighted. So apparently if you kill one of them in that room, it triggers all of them, but...
Try the room on the left.
Nine. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, hang on. 3, 9, 3. 5, 8? Okay. 8, 3, 5, 9.
Look for anything that could get you to the other side. Maintenance shafts, vents, whatever.
Jackpot. What about the guy we're after? Let's see. Adler.
I'm at the door, Case. Waiting on you.
Nothing. This guy's a ghost. Won't matter anyway once we kill the fucker. Contact! Get him!
Now it's on.
Wonder why these guys want Adler so badly. The times in Zulu is in Africa, or Southern Africa, I should say, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and in Eastern times there.
Damn, that's a lot of door. And Adler's on the other side. Felix, you sure if we fry the power box, it'll pop the locks?
Assuming these schematics are accurate, yes.
And let's see if your high-tech toy is up to the task. Bust out that bomb on wheels case. You trick this lowrider out with anything else?
I did install a short-range taser. Not very powerful, but strong enough to stun. Case, look. Adler, in the cell.
How much more time do they need in there?
I don't know, but something's going on in the front. Gotta wrap it.
What was that? I think they got rats down here.
Hostile!
You spotted. Step on it.
Where did they go?
Oh crap. Damn, okay, so that's it. So the taser is not gonna knock them out, it only stunned them just for a few seconds, so that's that, okay.
What was that? I think they got rats down here.
Was it just me?
The power box is on the far wall to the right of the door. Look for a red light. Little box case.
Help me out. Go. Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Wood's got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. Better be right. Seth, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashes up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
Pantheon storming Capital Station. They're coming for you.
Now what?
Elevator shaft's the only way out. Backup's got a ride waiting for us. What the hell is this? Who the hell is
What
that?
the?
One of their elites. He's throwing traps.
Okay, there we go, that's...
Tango's in a break room.
Keep pushing forward. Target moving to cover.
That was a great gun.
Hostiles in the bullpen.
I should have picked up that guy's sniper rifle earlier. Didn't think it'd be useful, but... Okay, Marshall and Adler are moving up quickly. They're helping a lot. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me.
Take cover.
Stay low until that minigun stops spinning. Straight out. Sent the big guns after you, Adler. How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first. I'll give you a boost. You first, Adler. Come on, Case. Easier coming down. Here. Almost home free.
Whoa.
Adler! Man, you have your own.
Thanks. Hope you have a plan B.
Same as plan A. Go up. We'll just take the scenic route. Let's get moving.
You said you had backup earlier. Who'd you find crazy enough to pull a stunt like this?
Real upstanding citizens.
Okay.
Contact!
Good thing I kept the shotgun. Damn. Why are they rushing up into that? Oh, it's a guy who... That guy back there keeps deploying them. My god, how many of these things does he have?
They're down.
We got stairs, people. Keep your heads on the swivel.
Whoa. Damn, Case is a sick person. Crap, damn, that was just, I mean, I guess it was self-defense, but I mean, damn. Anything in here worth taking?
Forget the front. Every uniform thug in DC just arrived at your doorstep. Try each exit. It might be clear. We'll meet you there.
Oh, this is a shotgun. Okay. It's such a mess, and there's civilians everywhere too.
Move up. Look out! Camber, you're in the open. Baker, Gates. Attack it. Taking losses. Put him back. How do you think?
Just around the corner. Better be ready and waiting.
Grenade, move!
Can't use this to get behind them.
Almost out. Come on. Zeb, we're ready for exfil. What's the play?
No play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
God damn it. You guys see the Great Escape?
Yeah, you didn't make it out.
We will. If we
The Great
can't
Escape
outrun
is
'em, we outrun them.
The Great Escape is it's a World War II movie with Steve McQueen, and in the very final scene, he's trying to escape from. He's a prisoner of war, and he's trying to escape from the Germans who have surrounded him. And he steals a motorcycle, but he does not make it to the end. They end up capturing him. It's considered the greatest motorcycle chase in movie history. The Great Escape.
Like that.
Ever do anything like this before?
No, but I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets. Get ready!
Pantheon, 10 o'clock.
Keep them off me!
Circling back around.
God, how many of them are there? Oh, I know that's our allies. What am I doing? If our careers aren't over, they are now.
This is Arrow.
It wasn't us.
Troy?
They hit the place before we got through the door. Tore it apart.
Jesus, Troy, you're talking about Capital Station? It is all hands on deck here. What the hell happened?
We busted Adler out.
You broke into a CIA black site to free Russell Adler. Are you out of your mind?
Something's going on, James. Something big. Okay, Adler was right.
The agency is compromised.
You're sure it's not Adler?
No, but the guys that hit the black site,
They weren't friends of his.
What guys?
it was the Pantheon. Same group that showed up out of nowhere in Kuwait.
There's no way that they can know about the black site unless someone inside the CIA is feeding them intel. Someone high up.
Is it Livingston?
Maybe.
Listen, Troy. They are pinning the attack on you, all of you. Woods, Case, Adler. You're on Interpol's most wanted list. Red notices all around.
Yeah, I got the picture.
In the...
I can help.
No, it's better if you're insulated from any blowback.
She could be the spy. She could be the one giving information to
You
Pantheon.
wanna help? Keep digging. Look into Livingston.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Thanks. And Jane.
Yeah.
Don't trust anyone.
Also, the really unrealistic scene, though, very unrealistic, because the CIA, every single phone in the CIA would be tapped. Every single phone. So all the top people, all their phones would be tapped. There's no way you'd be able to, even from a payphone, calling to her, she would get arrested. Even if they can't track down Marshall, they would find her, because her phone would be tapped.
You'd never pass for Delta.
An interpreter, then. You don't even speak Arabic. I'm wasting my breath.
I'm not taking a vote here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
Well, if you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adler, you sure that's all the lie we told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshall. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of the technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets cover in facilities. Hussein gets access to an experimental weapon.
But Alawi didn't know what the weapon was?
No. Only that they're calling it the Cradle.
The Cradle.
Cradle.
It's in
What?
Iraq right now.
Presumably.
What's a case? It's
Alawi
there's
said it
something
was in
wrong with
transit
him.
to a remote palace.
It happened again.
Demonstrations taking place in a bunker underneath.
Hussein is a world-class collector of palaces. There are many on this map alone. Alawi was confident he knew the one.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these.
Enjoy them. I brought them for you.
Figured. You don't usually smoke the shit brands.
Don't want you raising your standards.
Well, there's never been a better time to be cheap as hell.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that in your own Adler-ass way you invited us to this place. Maybe you've got squatters' rights, but don't much care.
You got a point?
What I do care about, what I need you to understand is that this here is my team. You need us more than we need you, okay? We broke you out of that black site, and I just need an excuse to send you back. Bottom line, you're a stranger to me. All I got on you is your reputation, and it ain't all roses, Adler.
Well, you don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be best if you do, for you and your team.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh, a contest. So exciting. Should I get a ruler? By the way, Adler, I'm still waiting to get paid.
I had a little something stashed for you upstairs, but it seems I was robbed while on vacation.
Nah, you just loaned it to us. Forgot to tell you all. Surprise.
That safe I opened, it's extra dialogue
I just
then.
think you and I should spend some quality time together. We should get plenty in Iraq.
My thoughts exactly.
There's something wrong with Case. The guy that you're playing as, I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with him. I noticed that in the earlier mission when you killed that Mafia boss, that the Pantheon people said to kill Case, he's a very dangerous man. And also early on in the game, when they mentioned Pantheon in the first Iraq mission, that he was, you know, you had that like little blurry heartbeat thing on the screen, and then also when they mentioned the cradle, it happened again. So there's something wrong with him. I don't know what it is, but there's something off about him. But I guess we will wrap it up here. We got a lot through the game on this part. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.